Guys, great show. How'd you think it went?
It was awesome.
Yeah, it went good. I think it went pretty good. You know, it's good. It was good for say other people, but for us, we do better.
Oh yeah, I was totally thinking about them.
Yeah.
See their faces. They all had
I mean,
faces.
they loved it, but
You suffer for their happiness.
yeah, you got to do it, and I'd rather like do one show in a big room, but I think people get a better experience from it when the awesomeness of it is close.
Yeah.
I think you wouldn't get the power of the show in a big stadium, would you?
If you could have a really big room where everyone's close.
Yeah, no, that's a good idea.
That'd be the best.
That's a good idea, and that's why Duncan, he's got a lot of ideas like that. They're usually really good, like that.
Really
No,
good
We don't have a manager. Fuck that.
You don't need one.
No. So I do. Duncan's lazy. That's why he only does like the last 5 minutes, because the reason he has to be like that is because he's back here thinking of new
It's
ideas.
not lazy, it's just, I mean, I sit down when I do it. I look lazy.
Is it a new song every show that you're
Yeah.
practicing back there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was. Yeah, sometimes halfway through we just do another new one.
Yeah. And we were inspired by David Bowie. Bowie, it matters.
Well, he says Bowie.
He says Bowie.
Yeah, the B-side of Live Aid, he says this is
Well,
David Bowie.
I don't think he's
it's
pronouncing
Christmas
it right.
1984. So maybe he's got it wrong.
I think
That's
he's
where
got
the
it wrong.
confusion comes from.
Well, heroin will do that. And that's why we don't do it.
Yeah, true.
Otherwise I'd be Tony Lowe by now.
Do you not do heroin?
No.
It can create some beautiful poetry.
What, heroin?
Apparently, it seems so for some people.
Maybe
So-
that poetry would have been better without the heroin.
Maybe. Bob Dylan,
Bob Dylan.
sober Bob Dylan. It would have made more sense, perhaps.
Was
Less
Dr.
rambling.
Seuss on heroin?
That's Lewis Carroll.
Oh yeah, that's the one I'm thinking.
Lewis Carroll wrote Dr. Seuss.
Yeah,
Yeah. He's good. So yeah,
I
I
like
think,
Dr. Seuss.
I think it was good. I mean, it was powerful. It was important. And I think it was strong. And I
Yeah.
think it was fierce.
What was your aim when you began writing the show?
Just some big ideas, the nature of death and life and what are we doing here, and I thought I need to get that all
You certainly
down
got
to
stuck
do an
in.
hour, within an hour. And Terrence Malick couldn't manage it with his film The Tree of Life. I mean, he tried, good effort, but he didn't really get there in the end, and I think I have. I think we have. We summed it all up in the
Are
end.
you going to send him a copy of the show?
No,
If he has
if
to
you
follow.
want, he could find it. He'd have to come to us, I think.
How would you define comedy?
I think you do define comedy.
Yeah.
I think we do define comedy.
Yeah, I define comedy, and
Yeah.
then you sort of help.
I define sort of musical comedy.
He shades it in at the end.
Yeah.
But comedy is a surprise, isn't it? It's being surprised. That's what science will tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Being awesome.
Yeah, you want to be surprised, and then you'll laugh. I think. I don't.
Seems
think
to be
about it.
working.
I mean, it's incredible. It's a lot of we were doing. We could probably have filled 20,000 seats, but like he says, they're not close enough.
Uh-huh.
No, if you could get all 20,000 like right up the front,
Yeah, just one big round in the round.
just in right up the front.
Maybe get like a thing like a scooter that you don't have to control, that sort of just zips you around, and
Yeah,
then everyone
gladiators.
like high fives all the way around.
Yeah,
Pop,
yeah.
pop, 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 pop.
Yeah.
So we might do that
No,
next.
too slow. Yeah.
Next year, I'm already working on ideas for the next show. I think it's going to be about psychology.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
That's something to think about, isn't it?
yeah,
Building on the man back there in the video.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Building on that, I think it's pretty, So
I think I'm having an idea. Am I going to have to sit down?
yeah, all right, yeah, it's cool.
Is that alright?
Yeah, he's going to have an idea.
I'm going to go and sit and think.
Okay, well, I'll see you tomorrow, or yeah,
If you like.
yeah. No, cool. Same time.
Yeah.
Thanks, brother. All
Awesome.
right. There goes my long lost triplet brother.
Yeah. There I go. But I'll be back this time.
Yeah.
Laters.
See ya. See you, Duncan.
It's Duncan.
I felt a bit. Did I feel a little bit of tension?
Yeah,
there?
you know what the band gets like, you know, just gets a bit. I mean, Robert Plant and Jimmy Page are still friends, but I mean, there was a time when I think Jimmy's behavior was a bit testing for Robert. I mean, you know, Jimmy was the genius behind it, but I think, you know, Jimmy Page got on heroin for a while, and I think he's not on heroin, but he's.
That's why he was a little bit sore.
Well, he opened up a pet shop. He's got his own pet shop, and he's spending a lot of time on it. You know, turtles, budgerigars, those sorts of things mainly. And I think it's a bit cruel to keep him, but it doesn't matter, you know.
And do you feel it's affecting his performance?
Yeah, it's fucking shit today. Terrible.
Yeah,
Really bad. I mean, he's great. He's the greatest there is at what he does. But he was shit. Which is still like quite good.
just enough to hold on to.
Yeah. Yeah. So, you know, but you know, you got to get through it, man. Just got to power through it.
Is pets his true love?
I think plants are actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's moved into pets. So, have you guys seen any good shows out there at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival?
Yeah, we have.
Who were they?
Neil Hamburger probably got my biggest laugh of.
Oh yeah.
He wasn't the most consistently funny show. Well, he was great, but
What was the most consistent?
I'd say your.
Oh, okay, over
your
and
first.
out. I know.
Of course. Yeah. Who else has been a highlight?
Andrew Lawrence.
Andrew.
Oh,
Lawrence
how was that?
Great. Yeah.
Good.
He's really composed these days.
Is he?
Yeah.
He's a good guy. I know him. He's a friend of mine.
Yeah.
Very tight. Very close friend. Who else was good?
Tim Key.
Tim Key. Used to be friends with him,
Yeah.
but not anymore.
Now what happened?
Well, I don't know. He's.
Pretentious.
I think so. Yeah, he's gotten a little bit. Turned into a bit of a prick, actually. Yeah, you know, he's very, very networky. He loves the parties and all that. He's very sort of, hey, how are you? How can this help me? He makes it look like that's not what's happening. But that's what's happening. It's disappointing. He was one of the Mavericks, you know. He's still a Maverick, but he's an asshole Maverick now. So he's good, though. He used to be really tight. He used to be a great friend.
Mm-hmm.
Not anymore. Who else?
We saw Simon Munnery at the horn section.
Legend. Oh, he's at the horn section, so
Yeah.
you wouldn't see him at his best then. No. I don't know what the horn section is. I don't, you know. Therefore, I don't need to feel it. So.
It was a big crowd for Simon. He seemed intimidated.
Oh, really? How many did they get?
It was probably 700 people. Yeah, it seemed to.
700.
Yeah.
Well, that's a lot. Well, I suppose Alex Horn, he sort of takes TV dollars, so so they all know him from on TV. That's why he's, 700 seater. Anyone could do that if they wanted to. Not anyone, but that's what he does. So it's cool. 700.
Stuart Lee.
We saw him.
Caught a bit of Stuart Lee. Yeah.
Oh yeah, how was he?
good.
What's he moaning on about now?
Oh yeah. It's,
I haven't seen him this time. I spent a lot of time with him on the road.
he's sort of.
I did him a favor and opened for him on his tour. He needed someone to sort of get him up. Because he's like flat. He needed someone really,
There's no
a bit
point
more-
bringing people down if they're not up.
Yeah, so I'd go out there, take him up, and then he'd have a great show. And a lot of his success lately was due to that. I did 20 dates with him. They were probably his best 20. That's what I've heard. He did 190, but I think my 20 were probably the ones that tipped him.
He's been rehashing a lot of old material this year.
Has he?
Yeah.
Really? Interesting.
He's because he was a few years back probably the most original man in the world.
Right, but not anymore.
No.
No. Well, he's got a lot of kids now. He's got 7 children.
It can ruin a man.
Yeah, and his wife's very successful and very funny. People will tell you that. They'll go, "God, Bridget Christie's funny." And you go, "She's married to Stuart Lee." And they go, "Really?" wow, she's way funnier. That's not me saying that.
That's them.
That's what people say. That's just the word, you know. I mean, she's fun. She's funny. Proper funny bones. Stuart, not sure he's got funny bones, but he knows how to work it. Good guy though. Don't get me wrong. I'm not having a go at him.
Sarah Pascoe.
Never heard of her.
Never.
Don't know who that is.
She liked you very much. She was telling me that you were friends. I didn't.
Oh, Sarah Pascoe. Oh yeah, she likes my stuff. Yeah. Yeah, young lady.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
30, 35.
Late 30s.
Late 30s. Yeah. Yeah. No, I know her. She's good. She's good. I forgot her there for a second, but she likes me, so yeah, no, I get her. Yeah, she's good. Saw her. Where'd you see her at?
Outside the courtyard.
Oh right, just chatting.
Just having a chat. Yeah.
She's good at that. Good at the chit chat. Loves a real talker. Real talker. Robin Ince, did you see him?
Haven't caught Robin Ince.
Bit brainy.
Bit brainy.
Oh,
Bit
what
of-
about the nerds?
Yeah.
Yeah, what about the nerds? You got everything on your, everything's going good for you. Quit fucking complaining. Oh, everyone's against us. Are they? I don't think so.
There's only so many times a man can bang on about there not being a god before you. Like, we get it.
Yeah. Oh, there's no God. I understand. Let's keep reminding ourselves so we all get depressed. Still, he's good at what he does.
He's very good.
Very dark man though. Dark, sort of empty soul.
Jigsaw was a good sketch. It's the only sketch show we've seen this year.
Oh, with Dan Antipolsky.
Yeah.
Former, I used to work with him.
Ex-Jesus.
We had a band.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Dinks. There was Dan Antipolsky, Craig Campbell, and myself, and I think we were described in the press as lesser than the sum of its parts, which I don't think gets any better. I'm saying that these are some great parts. And they're so great that there's no way it can work. And it didn't. Well, it did one year it worked, and then the next year we sort of wrote the show about a rodeo clown raping spree. And I think we lost a lot of our following that year. But comedians liked it, so it's cool.
And how about Nat Lertsema and Tom Crane? I mean, they're sort of...
Who?
Nat Lertsema, Tom Crane.
Oh yeah, not Nat Lertsema. She's the crusher of hearts.
I can believe that.
She's known as the smasher of souls. She's a good lady. Tom's a lot nicer though.
Yeah.
Yeah, lovely. Love Tom. He's been through it now. He's a cool guy. Nat's nice too. But they're all in it together, so I haven't seen it yet. I haven't been able to.
No, it was
Busy
really
with
good.
all my projects. Got a lot of stuff on. So.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
thank you very much,
I think
Tony.
we've done it. I think we've done it. I think we've got to get out of here now. It's got, is it on?
It's on.
Oh, good, it's not on, so then I can tell because Richard Herring's on now.
Oh.
Fuck, he's so jealous of Stuart Lee, isn't he?
Is that...
Oh, that's on.
I said it's on.
Oh no, we'll edit that. Let's go say it.